guys, I'm Misako Rocks. Today, let's draw my melody as a manga girl. Yay! Alright, so this is quick guideline and we are going to start drawing. Let's start drawing eyebrows. Okay, here. Kind of like sweet, soft eyebrows and an eyelid shape today. So something like this, not too, kind of a little short. When eyebrows are a little short like this, which is kind of much sweet kawaii expressions we are kind of showing. And then we're gonna draw her eyelid. Let's go round like this, kind of a little bit oversized, that might be good. And then let's just draw her eyelash. Just the one strong single one, kind of like this. And then let's draw just a little semi eyelid line. Then we're gonna draw her shiny eye, which is gonna make, we're gonna make this eye pretty shiny later on. Here, like this, round. And then let's draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottom eyelashes. That would be nice. Then we're gonna start drawing her, this is gonna be right eyelid, right? Yeah. Sometimes like while I'm drawing and explaining, I just forget which side is which. So if I mess up, just sorry, okay? High eyelid, and I add a strong kawaii eyelash. And then let's just draw her eye. Whoa, I gotta make sure. Whoa. I think this is a good size, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And then let's just draw shiny bubble, okay? On the top, something like this. Okay, I hope my hair is not covering a drawing. I realized I was kind of leaning too much. Sorry about that. And then instead of like drawing black bubble middle today, it's going to be more like dark purple or dark pink tone. So I want to leave it just a blank like this. Okay, and then more 1, 2, 1, 2, something like that. Good. And then we're gonna draw her nose in the middle, tiny one, of course, because she's a manga girl. Okay, and then let's just draw her sweet smile. When we drew Kuromi as a manga girl, much more like, kind of like cool smile, like a winking we drew, right? But today, since my melody, it's going to be soft, kind, sweet, that kind of expression I want to just show you today. So that's why even her smile is much sweeter. Okay. Then let's start drawing her face line from here. Okay. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna draw a little stronger here like this. I'm gonna tilt a little, and then we're gonna draw her face line here. I think this is cute. Well, I think this is nice because we're gonna cover everything with her hair. And then today little thick, sorry about that. I want to show you more sweet bob hair. So, and the bob hair slightly moving like right to left. Okay, that's the movement. And in this section, it's going to be oversized bow and a bunny ear. So I want to leave that spots just out. Okay, here, kind of like this. And then I want this area, kawaii bow accessory, kind of like this. Okay, here. Okay, I think, oh, maybe I can go a little longer, slightly more layered, right? And then let's draw this side here. Okay, and then I want this kind of a long, just this is a main sort of like bob hair line here. And then let's start adding the rest of more hair. Okay, go like this. And then more, hold on, just, you know what, let's just draw actually big bow on the top. So start with this middle part, and then let's just draw. Wow. Oh no, I don't think my bowl doesn't have a cute shape. Sorry. It kind of little tofu looking. I want more, this side to be more, has a better shape. So if you don't like the shape, just fix it, okay? And then this side, I gotta pay attention more. I was not thinking that much, and then I started drawing with a brush pen, so I can't fix it. So I gotta get going like this way. I think overall it's cute, right? Even though it's kawaii tofu bowl. Okay, so this side I want bunny my melody ear down like this. Okay, and we're gonna draw my melody here. Oh, now you can just add more hairline, kind of like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go down a little bit more. So we're gonna draw top. So this, bunny ear more going up. Then we can add more hairline. Okay, I'm just gonna now go up. Whoop, like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, I think this is so cute. All right, now let's add her neckline, and I want her color, the blouse, just slightly kind of going up because of, the wind. So here like this. Let's do from this side. This is what I meant, kind of like this. Okay, and then more here, and go kind of like that. Okay, then let's add cute frill, kind of like tons of mini wavy line and fabric wrinkle lines. Okay, and then can you do the same thing other side? Okay, here we go, fabric wrinkle lines. Then like I want another bow right here. And then my sample has a polka dots. It's going to be polka dots, pink polka dots patterns. And if you want, yes, polka dots or stripes or just solid, nice, pink bow, that would be cute too. And then we're gonna just draw my melody right there. Okay. This part, actually, I'm really much, what am I trying to say? Like really nervous. Okay, so let's draw my melody's hat first. Wow. Because it's not actually like a perfectly circle. It's more like kind of an oval shape. It's good. Okay. And I want here, the bottom part here. I'm a little worried. Okay, here. Looks like a kawaii mochi ice cream. Okay, I think this shape is good. The shape is really good. And then here, bow, okay? And then my melody. This side, right, bend. This side up. Good. I had sort of like breathe deeply. Okay, and then let's draw nose on the bottom, because Sanrio character's nose usually kind of located really low like that. So her mouth smile kind of like this. Good. And their eyes usually kind of apart. Here. Oh, hold on. I forgot sort of breathing. Okay, gotta make sure. Is this good? Right? Oh, this side got a little big. I don't want to fix it anymore. Okay, good. I think this line art is good, so we can just add the color later, and it's going to be really pretty. Anyway, let's start coloring. Okay. If you're enjoying this video, you love my new book, How to Draw Kawaii Manga Chibi. There are tons of chibi step-by-step tutorials and tips for making your manga stories. Scan the QR code to get your copy. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so I grabbed every kind of a pink and a brown, like warm brown. That's what I want you to use today. And when you're ready, let's start coloring her skin tone first. Okay, let's go. here we go. So this is gonna be just the easy first layer. Pick the skin tone and start coloring, okay? Kind of like this. Ta 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 ta. Here we go. This is good. And then we're gonna add kind of like little like shadow spot here and there. But as long as you add a first layer, kind of like this, awesome. Then between bangs, every section of this bangs, I want you to add a shadow. So let's start adding a little darker skin tone, please. Like this. So darker than I meant first layer of you picked, okay? Kind of like this. You know what I mean? Okay, good. Oh, this is so short. I don't know why I picked this one. Maybe it's kind of a, I don't know, like every time I pick any color pencil, I just picked the shortest one because I guess I got so used to. But I have a tons of other color pencils too, so I have to use them. Otherwise, they are going to be unused forever. So next time I'm going to try to use a lot of different tones, okay? Hair and just close everything too. All right, now we are going to start adding hair color. And then what I want to show you today is going to be two tones. Maybe 2/3 of it, it's going to be brown, and then the 1/3 of it going to be pink. Okay, so first I want you to just add a brown tone up to here. I'm going to show you quick. Maybe up to here, okay, bangs, but until here, okay, this section up to here, and even the bob hair too. So this part is no bangs anymore, right? Because when you go like this, I want to leave this section to be pink. Pink. Pink, okay? So first I want you to start adding a brown 2/3 of a bangs and the rest of the hair too. Ready? Let's go. Now we are going to fill this 1/3 of it. It's going to be pink. But when you color, I don't want you to just mix brown and pink so much. I want you to have a slightly just a white spot between brown and a pink. Okay, something like this. So you create kind of feathery texture in the middle. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. So can you do same thing everywhere now? Okay, let's go. Okay, good. So maybe underneath bow, I want you to add a little darker brown because it's going to be shadow. So if you can sort of like just add a little darker brown underneath bow and bunny my melody ear, that would be great, just like this. Then let's just pick same pink as this hair, and I want to start adding color. Her bunny ear and a bow too. If you have a different kind of a pink tone for her bow, that would be great. But if you have only one kind of a pink, use this pink for ear and bow. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we're gonna start adding her eye color. So what I want you to do is start with, oh yeah, you know what, that different one. I want you to use pink and brown for this eye color. I got three kind of like color here. More cherry blossom kind of a pink tone, and light brown, kind of the same tone as the hair, then a little darker. Okay, so first we're gonna start adding nice pink color here, not inside of a bubbles, but inside of a color eye. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on the side, kind of like this. Da, 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 da. Then light brown, you're gonna start adding more color. The pair of brown and a pink, they blend together really well. And these two tones, see, when you see here together, just creating a really warm, inviting kind of a colors. And then I just feel like those tones are like a perfect tones for more spring and a fall. Don't you think? Right? Because winter time, Christmas time, we see red and green or blue, right? But fall and spring, these two tones work super, super good. Okay, and then inside of this middle bubble, I want to use a little darker pink, kind of like this. And then let's add rosy cheek lines here. Don't forget adding inside mouth, okay, here. And now the blouse. I kind of want to pick a different tone of, different pink of a tone, right? From, sometimes I forget the way I said. Anyway, different kind of a pink than a hair, if you have. If you don't, maybe you can change a totally different color. It can be a yellow or a lavender tone. That would be nice too. So I'm using a really soft light pink, right? Then I like to add, see, if I don't just pay attention that much, sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. So I gotta really pay attention to polka dots. Tons of it. Kawaii. And in the end, I'm going to show you how to write my melody in Japanese. Okay. Here like that. Oh, one quick thing. If you want to add a little more like a shiny spots, if you have a white gel pen like this, you can get this anywhere. Just a normal white gel pen. You can use here inside of our eyes, add a more like white bubbles like this. Oh, maybe this here. My melody eyes even got a little bit of shiny bubble like this. And then maybe here. Maybe here it's not necessary because we already created shiny bubble. No, shiny spots. But if you want to, you can add a little bit like that. And let's write it down, my melody here in Japanese. Okay? Alright, I'm going to go like this. Here we go. Ma. I, this is ma, I, me, lo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. This is me, lo, di, kind of like, I'm writing it in a Roman letter. So this is how you pronounce ma, I, me, lo, di, okay? And add a hyphen like this. Alright, we did it. Great job, yay! Ta-da! My melody as a manga girl, so cute. Pink and brown. Don't they work just really well together? I love those two tones. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any other requests or more like characters or facial expressions you want me to draw, write it down here. Don't forget, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Arigatou! One more thing, take a look at my book collection, my graphic novel series, Bounce Back, and activity book series, How to Draw Kawaii Manga. Arigatou!